Yo, what's up? I was just pouring up a little bit of my favorite vine right here as
Oh,
I'm getting
Jesus.
ready to have the attack of that. But before we get to the vines, we're talking about wilds unknown. We're talking about
Hi.
Rain of Jafar and Azurite seas and shimmering skies and all those things. But I couldn't be talking about it with anyone else but my other two favorite Illumineers, the Glimmers, Tiny Magic Lore, and J Pity Joe. How you guys doing today?
Good. Can't wait.
Oh yeah, doing awesome. Uh, so excited for this new set, and it couldn't come out at the best time like this. So super stoked, super excited, and let's talk about it. Sounds like gonna be a good time.
Yeah, of course, we're going to talk about Attack of the Vine! Exclamation point, as it is to be said always. And we're going to talk about set rotation. That's a big deal. It's only our second time having a set rotation. I think when we talk about that, we'll have to talk about what this does for Infinity. As while Infinity always included cards from Core Constructed, there's a much bigger pool of cards that are exclusively part of Infinity now. But before we get to that, we got to talk about set champs. Our set champ season just wrapped up for Wilds Unknown. I know we all got to at least one, if not a couple set champs. Joe, how was your set champ season?
It was entertainingly, is that even a word? Brutal. I did. I only got into one as me and you went to the what's it, the Lucky Frog or Hoppy Frog or somewhere in Gulf.
Jumping frog.
Jumping frog. Yes. So that was the first time there, and it was a great group. Fellow Toontown Titans were there, and some locals that's been showing up at Game Castle too here and there. But it was a cool place. Had a great time. I did get one victory due to a bye. But I'm taking it. I'll take pride in it. And you know what? The participation card it's definitely worth playing because they have just gotten so amazing, and it was a great time. It was a great crowd and definitely a learning experience. There you go.
Participation card. We love the participation card.
And I look forward to Attack of the Vines set champs. Maybe doing more than one this time.
There you go. There's your goal. Yes. See, more than one.
Well, I'm going to jump in before we pass it off to Tiny, because I also participated. Well, I participated in one, I participated in two, I participated in three. So I got my nice play set of Woody participation trophies.
Love it.
Gotta love it. I'm always blinging on a budget, as I like to say. I'm not max raritying my deck, but I am upgrading the rarities of my deck. I got a little epic over here. I got a little Buzz Lightyear promo over there, participation card over here. But as Joe said, on virtue of a bye, he got a win. And on virtue of a bye, I got a shiny.
Woo! I love it.
Extra glare. Yes. I have to share my experience with this because I had experience with other set champs being 9th out of 9, and that does not feel good at all. And here I ended up being 8th out of 11, and somehow that ended up feeling worse. As much as I love my Woody and shiny, and I'm not trading it for anything, at least until I can win one, I feel, rightfully. As mentioned, I did have a bye, and I also had one victory over Joey here. But sadly, the virtue of that bye put me ahead of the two people that defeated me. So I do want to shout out those two Illumineers who are great. Obviously playing against, I don't know, obviously how they felt leaving the room, because it sucks to see somebody you defeated go ahead of you and end up with the prize. But yeah, I guess it's weird when there's odd numbers and there's buys. I wish we could have played one more round, so I could have at least, not left the room feeling like I had done something wrong when it was just math and numbers and the luck of the draw that did it. But it's just more incentive and fuel to my fire to continue to play and progress and, not leave any stones unturned and not have any questions when I end up in top 8 in the future. But
Yeah.
shout out to Jumping Frog Games, shout out to Gold Star, and shout out to Game Fortress in Nevada, where I just played on the last day.
Nice.
We were celebrating our 4th of July in Sonoma County with family, and big shout out to the biggest MVP, my wife, Addie, who allowed me to take time away from the family
He's
to
like,
go
fine,
get into
go.
that last set chance. So yeah, it was a shout outs all around. Shout out to Lorcal, the Sonoma County Illumineers. Got to meet a lot of them up at Glimmer Games.
That's awesome.
They put me in their Discord because I'm over there frequently. And when I inquired about weeklies, they told me about this set champs. Everybody there was great. The store was great. I ended up doing a little retail therapy on my way out the door there. Got an awesome Magic the Gathering Black Panther playmat that I will be using. So now I can have all my of the Disney universe. I've got my Black Panther mat. I've got my Star Wars mat. I got my Star Wars deck boxes. And of course, my Disney and Pixar cards. So the trifecta is complete. I just need some Muppet stuff.
Oh, soon. And I just want to reiterate, people, Alex is 100% accurate when he says he felt worse getting the foil Woody over missing out by 1, being 9 out of 9. I asked him, like, what's worse? He's like, dude, seriously? This feels worse. So, but I mean, hey, you got to take the W's when you get them, I guess. So that's way the cookie crumbles.
It is what it is. I'm just so happy the Lorcana community is, so cool. And, again, I don't know how they felt. I couldn't imagine it was very good. But there will be another day. There will be another chance. And hopefully we meet again on the playing field of the great Illuminary, because at the end of the day, both of those competitors, I had fun playing with them, and I hope they enjoyed playing with me too, at least until the point I leapfrogged them in the standings.
You leapfrogged them at Jumping Frog. That's
yes, I jumped them at Jumping Frog. So that was my set champ season. Hopefully yours was more fun.
I went to 2, and normally I go to more, but I don't know what it was with this season and things. It was just kind of all over the place. So like I went the very first weekend of set champs, I went to Fairfield because I've gone to like their set champs almost for the last year at this point. So they like know me at this point. Plus I get to see some friends that I only get to see when I do set champs because they're all in Vacaville and Fairfield, and I don't get to see them until I go that way. And ended up getting 9th. Literally lost the top 8 spot by 1%. Like if you if you look at the breakdown of it, literally 1%, I would have. I was like, that's hilarious. But I had fun, and that's all that mattered. And then I played a deck that I built myself without looking at other decks and not going super meta because I wanted to play cards that I wanted to play and didn't really care. That was kind of my motto for this set. And then I played again on Father's Day. I didn't have anything to do, so I went down to Brentwood with a few of my friends and got there, lost the first round, and then won the second and third round. Went into the fourth round already securing a top 8 spot, but it was at that point, if I had won, I would have gotten top 4 and continued on. If I lost, then I just stay in the top 8. And I ended up losing. And it was, first of all, walking into that store and having people like recognize me from being a sponsor at Glimmer Games was wild. Like, they're like, you made it happen. Like, you helped put it on, you helped make it happen. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, people know me now. And I wasn't ready for that. But yeah, and then it was amazing. Like that group was just so fun because they're like, I was really rooting for you. I was hoping that you could win out the last round and you could make top 4. And I was like, you know what? I'm just happy I got the card with a freaking homebrewed blue steel deck that I was like, I want to play these cards. And I was like so excited for it.
It's awesome. We saw that in the photo.
I was so proud. I was so happy.
But I was always
and I love
nervous.
my jersey that I made for Set Champs. I was just happy to wear my jersey that I made for Set Champs because that was just fun. I was like, this is very Woody inspired.
Oh no, it was great, and I like because we're all like different levels of the game, playing the game, and I'm definitely the novice at it, but I was always just intimidated in playing in the Set Champs, but you're playing against very experienced players at times, and like Alex has said numerous times, you do learn more from losing than playing, but it's still really fun and very encouraging. And if anybody watching this is still super nervous to like, I don't know if I want to play against real, do it. It's a lot of fun, and you just being with the community is awesome. So from my point of view of and you take pride in the buy victories when you're
heck yeah, you do.
Novice, but yeah, do it. Sign up. It's fun.
Whenever there's an odd, no joke, whenever there's an odd number and if I lose the first round, I'm like, shoot, I hope I get the buy the next round because then I can just win out from there and be happy.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. Well, that was our Set Champs. We got our Woodies. We're blinging to different degrees. And Rapunzel, we're coming for you. When we're attacking the vine, that is our Set Champs card for Attack the Vine. Is awesome. Rapunzel. I believe it's
being the card.
It's the High Climber.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's the High Climber or if it's a new Rapunzel.
No, it's not. It's a new Rapunzel card. Hold on.
Okay. I think we're pulling it up, but that is what we're looking forward to. I don't know why we didn't get Monsters Inc. or
we got
Up or something.
We got Monsters Inc. for whatchamacallit.
There's a playmat, but not like a Set Champs playmat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can look out for those coming on the 17th for your pre-release, and on the 24th, I believe for wide release, those will be available. Mike and Sully. I believe Mike's got his colander strainer eye protector as he's using, as can be seen in his enchanted card, which we'll be taking a look at those a little later on. Can't wait if you haven't already taken a look at the enchanteds from Attack of the Vine. They are amazing. So look forward to that later. But now we're going to get into set rotation. Set rotation, for those that don't know, after Set 8, we experienced our first set rotation where sets 1, the first chapter, 2, Rise of the Floodborn, 3, Into the Inklands, and 4, Ursula's Return, all rotated out of core constructed format. And so then the new core constructed, meaning the format of which is legal for tournament play and competitive play, only consisted of sets 5, Shimmering Skies, 6, Azurite Sea, 7, Arceasia's Island, and 8, Return of the Jafar, and going into Fabled, which was a kind of a short print reprint set that included over 170 or about 170 of the cards were reprints. So we got a lot of those staples back from the first 4 sets, which will continue now into our new rotation. We had Fabled, we had Whispers in the Well, we had Winter Spell, and we had Wilds Unknown. And now, after Wilds Unknown and into Attack of the Vine, we will have another set rotation. So those sets 5, 6, 7, and 8 will rotate off in our current core constructed format, beginning on July 17th when Attack of the Vine, I'm going to try and stay true to the exclamation, comes out. So now core constructed only consists of Fabled, set 9, Whispers in the Well, set 10, Winter Spell, set 11, Wilds Unknown, set 12, and now Attack of the Vine, set 13. So we've got a bit of a shrunken down card pool, which means some of those cards are going to kind of see an increase in play. The new cards obviously are going to be built to be a little bit more impactful right out the gate. But before we dip all the way into rotation, we wanted to share an awesome reel our friend Rebecca Quest made. If you are not already following her, what are you doing? But this is using some characters she's been portraying for quite a while, the Inks, as characters, sharing. Well, you'll see right here.
Yeah, I'm so excited when I'm like, the return of the Inks are back. Let me make sure the volume is up. And
Return of the Inks.
Gathered here to honor the Glimmers who have served us so well. Please bring forth the Glimmers from Shimmering Skies, Azurite Sea, Arcasia's Island, and Reign of Jafar, who have served us well before set rotation. We want to say thank. We want to say. Oh, what? Absolutely not. There we go. Really. And now we want to say thank you to these Glimmers for all you've done. Unbelievable. Fellow Ink.
I'm glad the Inks are back. She does so awesome with those ones.
I love those so much.
The Inks are great. She does such a good job at portraying the characteristics of each ink as well with her attitudes. So yeah, big shout out to Rebecca. We love all the content you're making out there. And yeah, so that was just kind of a quick image of visual aid as to what rotation is doing. So those cards she was holding up were some of the most impactful cards in each ink color. And of course,
Ruby only had one, by the way. Ruby literally had one.
Just the shark. Maui Shark did his thing. But of course, the dogs had their day, and I believe it will be the rise of the toys. But as you saw, no one was saying a happy goodbye to the tramp. They were saying, "Two Stokes, see you later, see ya, never want to be ya, whatever." And I'm sure those affectionate
call the dog catcher.
Feel differently. But how do you guys feel about rotation? Is there any specifics that you're going to miss, things you're glad to see go? I think for me, the biggest thing is just the change. What's new? As obviously dogs have been dominating the meta, I'm excited to see any sort of change. What's going to happen?
I think the biggest thing is all of the Sapphire players now need to play an uninkable 2-drop in order to ink on turn 2, which is one jump ahead. So now we're all trying to figure out if when we play blue, how we're going to ramp and also keep our uninkable count down, because there's a lot of uninkables that have to go in any deck when it comes to Sapphire.
I was thinking about the Sapphire ramp. You're right. With the one jump ahead, the uninkable. And there's a lot. I mean, they're characters and they're not doing what Sale did, replacing and drawing a card.
Yeah.
But you've got the Mickey Mouse Detective was reprinted in Whispers in the Well.
Turn 3. So
turn 3.
He's also an uninkable. So it's like, okay.
You've got the Whispers in the Well, the Kristoff, which
the Kristoff is great. You have to boost him before you can do anything, which
Cindy on turn 4 from Wilds Unknown.
Which I used in my last blue deck. I used Cindy and Belle and Moana. So
and those were the other two I was going to bring up, Belle and Moana.
It's later ramp, which means we just have to have enough characters kind of on board to just steady us before that and be able to play stuff, because if we don't, then we're just going to lose.
I think it gives Splatter Phoenix a little bit more room, right? That's the Sapphire underdog.
I will choose to go on the draw if I have her, because then sure, turn 1 I play her. Next I'll sing with one jump ahead.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't even think about that, being able to sing with the 2 cost on turn 2.
Yeah, and if you're playing here's the fun thing, if you're playing Blurple, you can do Splatter Phoenix or you can do Christopher Robin, and Christopher Robin leads to more Christopher Robin-y things.
I'm playing both of them in Blurple for sure. Maybe 4 Chris's and 2 Splatters, but it's just to the point of, if you've got to weather the storm until you get your ink out, you can do a little bit more in the early game, whether that's quest or sing.
Yeah. I kind of was excited. I knew so many Sapphire players, like, and I'm a Sapphire player too, and like whether it's Sapphire Steel or Sapphire Amethyst, and I knew like losing that was going to be hard, but at the same time, I was like, it allows for more fair play in a way, because now, like, we do have to think about how we're gonna like build our decks and be able to also ramp eventually, but like it allows the other opponent to not feel like, well, once they get to 5 ink within 3 turns, and now what? Like,
yeah,
And
I was surprised. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, like for me, being a very simple player, all these decks were at a time where, personally, I had like no free time to build decks, so I was really working the starter decks on these ones, which kind of sucks because I'm all about trying to get into deck building, and this kind of the big negative about this is going to throw away some of the big pirates that I wanted to put together for a fun pirate deck. I know there's still some around, but not as much for full deck. So that's one thing I'm bummed about for the actual competitive. But
yeah,
from a simpler style of play.
I am really excited
the
to see
ink dark.
Clarabelle go away. I'm really excited to see Big Clarabelle go away. I don't like the fact that we were able to draw a lot of cards from the amount of cards I had in my hand. That was not okay with me.
Yeah, I'm happy to see the big tramp go away. Sitting and watching your opponent draw 7 to play another one for free and draw 7 more, just to be able to like go, 14 cards into their deck to find exactly what they're looking for. Now, let me clarify, this is not illegal. They're not doing anything wrong. But as we like to say in the game, this is a very broken thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we will,
one of the games I lost in Sep Chance, like we went to game 3, but that second game I was playing against a dogs player, and he played Tramp, flipped through all of his things, like discarded whatever, and then played another one and did it again. He did it 3 times. I was like, there are now 3 tramps on the board. I can't get rid of these things.
Right.
But
well, at least they can't pull them back. Not with the lady. That was only 2 drop or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you look at the decks or the sets that are in there, starting with Fabled, and there's some fun ass cards to throw together. So we're in a very fun rotation, I think. Now that I feel that Lorcana has definitely got their legs going for sure.
I think this is a much more fun rotation than the first one, just because with the first one we got Fabled, which printed 100 and some odd cards from the first 4 sets. So it was like it didn't change the meta as much as they wanted it to. Yeah. Like it still made it very like two things were the 2 color combos were like the main things, and then everything else was just we were all trying to beat that for the rest of the time. I think this one is going to be so much more fun to see how people create decks, and it's just going to bring a lot of creativity to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that we got in the last couple sets. Obviously, toys is going to be a thing. The whole
but you have 2 different versions of toys.
Yes.
We have 2 different versions. You have the Amber Emerald toys, which is already annoying, but I love it because it's just so fun. And then you have Sid's toys, and that deck is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's because it's Sid and Woody, because Woody's your Amber and Sid's the Ruby, or Woody and Buzz and Amber and Emerald. So it's really hard to choose. I kind of want to get into Super Sealed so I can play them all with 3 colors.
Right?
But we also have the really interesting dynamic that came with the Atlantis cards in the last set. I believe that was from Wilds Unknown, where there's a lot of cards that rely upon putting 2 cards in your discard. The Gates and Moliere that lets you draw 2 and discard 2. Of course, the Leviathan has become kind of a thing, and I think is going to be a bigger, more Leviathan-y, if that's a word, a more Leviathan-y thing. for sure.
I think red. I've seen it a lot when I'm test playing right now. It's still red steel right now with locations and all that is just gross.
Yes, I took red steel locations to my last set champs thinking I might catch some people off guard. 19 people in the room, 3 red steel locations.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
And I believe
remember you said that.
It was one of the top trending decks on Dreamborn. So shout out to the creator. I don't have offhand, but I know I've seen some of his posts on Facebook, and he kind of cleaned up through his set champ season there. Of course, I tried to tweak it and make it my own. So I had some things and didn't have some things in there. Of course, it got to building the deck and finding out I only had 1 dock. You got to have those docks to be able to recur and draw. But it was a lot of fun to play. I was hoping tonight I'm missing a Prism tournament at Game Castle, and my idea was to keep the bones of that deck, but then bring in locations from other ink colors to see what I could do with that. For those who don't know, Prism is a format or just a playing style where instead of being limited to the 2 ink colors you normally play with, you must play with a minimum of 10 cards from every ink color. So 10 amber, 10 amethyst, 10 sapphire, 10 ruby, 10 emerald, 10 steel. And the hardest part of building those decks for me is with everything at your disposal, what do you do?
Which cards do you leave out?
Which was also a problem when we were building Street Rats down at Constellation, because Street Rats, also known as Porcana, you are only building with commons and uncommons. And while you do have to dial it in to 2 ink colors, again, if I'm only using commons and commons, I guess your goal should be to build the most powerful deck you can with those cards. But for me, it was I don't know what I'm going to do. So let me just pick things I like. I built one cool deck that went around my 3 favorite franchises. It was Dumbo, Alice in Wonderland, and Winnie the Pooh. And then the other deck I built for Joe, affectionately known as Duck Duck Rangers, was Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, and Rescue Rangers.
That's right up Joe's alley.
Gargoyles and things. Joe's
and it was fun to play.
About a Disney afternoon deck. So.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, and so I didn't get to play at Constellation, but I did play when we played at Game Castle, and when we were just having our casual play, and it was a really fun deck to play. So.
And and
again,
think about how much fun it's going to be when you can add the rares, super rares, and
exactly
legendaries. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so true. That's crazy. This is fun.
I was telling
things now if I added the rares or the super rares or a legendary, this could be an intense deck.
Yeah, and I was telling Alex too, and I'm only saying it again so I can will it on myself, but I really want to put together, like you said, a not just a Disney afternoon, a proper Disney afternoon deck, but also a what I was calling I want to do a lot of gargoyles and Darkwing Duck, call it Night Terrors. And,
yes! Oh my God, that's hilarious! Night Terrors.
Some of the funnest stuff is just coming up with a name of the deck. So.
Oh yeah.
But whatever inspires you to do it, I guess.
My decks always have my name mixed into it. So I always my blue steel deck was a tiny bit of blue steel magic.
Nice.
So that tiny and magic are in my name somewhere in the name of the deck.
Oh, very cool.
A tiny bit of lore and more.
Yeah, that should be the name of if I decide to make the Christopher Robin deck.
There you go. Because we don't want a tiny bit of lore. We want a lot of lore.
A lot
of it.
So we put a post out on our Instagram. If you're not already following, of course, it's at Glimmers of the Galaxy. But it was very short notice. But we asked the amazing Lorcana community what cards you are most looking forward to seeing rotate out. Get those out of my way in tournaments. And of course, what cards you are going to miss. We got 3 comments. So big ups to y'all. I'm going to go ahead and read those comments because, as promised, we want to shout them out. And, we want to share opinions other than ours. And then, of course, we will, give a final little how to do to rotation and whatever other cards that we are looking forward to leaving or sad to see go. But I want to make sure their things get shared. So the first one on here, apologies in advance to all of these amazing Lumineers for mispronunciations. Reezy, I believe he's one of our local Lumineers. Yeah. He was with us down at Jumping Frog. He shares, there's a special place in hell for Tramp and dogs in general. The deck, not the animal. Also Maui Shark. I don't know if there's a special place in hell for Maui Shark or if he's sad to see him go. I'm assuming because he didn't say otherwise.
He is happy to see him go. When Maui Shark, I'm going to tell you this right now. When Maui Shark came out, all of us were like, why did that card? Why is that card evasive? Like, he's already a 7/5, first of all. And you made him evasive. And when he challenges, he gets an action back. And when he plays an action, he gets a lore. Why? Why did it have to be evasive? Because it made it so much harder to get rid of.
Because he's a demigod and a shark.
Yeah.
Yep. He's half shark. First of all,
I'll tell you what, he was not making many people say you're welcome. That's for sure.
Definitely not.
But shout out to Reezy. He got like half the people at the set champs going next door to Taco Bell and getting that blueberry breeze Mountain Dew drink over there. So. Yeah, I was one of the guilty parties in that.
He would.
It was
that
good.
Sounds about right for him.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I like the color. It was purple, right?
It was purplish. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. It was blurple.
Love those amethyst sodas. Another comment we got, Taryn Cambot, I believe.
Love her.
Shout out to Taryn.
She's SoCal.
SoCal, and another great follow on Instagram. She's put out some amazing
she's almost
recently.
She's almost at 1K. So if you're not following her, follow her.
Go follow
she's
Taryn Cambot. She says she hates to say it, but playing without Tipo Sale has felt so sad and slow for those people already labbing for rotation, but can't wait for Four Town. That's right.
Yeah.
I had no one like you. So yeah, I'm excited to sing some Four Town at locals and at set champs and at all the amazing CCQs we're gonna have in the next season. As we've had announced, we're gonna have 64 domestic CCQs. Can't wait for that. Yeah,
and shout out to Taryn too. She's highly featured in the Disney bound and cosplay section of our Glimmer Games video. You can watch now on YouTube.
Yes,
a couple months late after the event.
That's right. Not Nani, right?
Yeah, she was Nani, and then I think she was Rockstar Lilo. There was a couple Rockstar Lilos, but she was one of them.
Yeah, she was one of them. Yeah.
I think she won the bound as Nani. I think, or she was in the finals.
Go watch our video to find out.
Go watch our video.
She was in the finals.
Which this one was also in the cosplay contest as well.
Yeah. I'll just continue making my jerseys.
You're a great winner, team.
You and me, I'm still, I wouldn't even say working up the courage. I'm more so working up the gumption to actually put the effort forth to do my cosplay for NAs. So I got a month and change to make it happen.
I have a month to make our jerseys. So, we're just rocking it.
Hey, there's 3 days of the tournament, so we got time to wear everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And finally, shout out to Ambi and Wambi, our favorite first ink color and friend from locals at Game Castle. She says she is going to miss Calhoun and Daisy because she's rocking Amber Steel, of course.
I'm kind of excited to see Calhoun go away because every time Calhoun got played, it was a stalemate. It was who's going to turn their card sideways first.
Yeah, I learned the hard way about Calhoun at the Glimmer Games. I was playing Purple Steel, and I think it wasn't until like the second or third time, and I was like, oh, wait, you don't even have to quest. You're just going to clear my board and get to 20. So
yeah.
Shout out and peace out to Calhoun, and peace out to Daisy. I'm gonna miss those Daisy flips.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I love, like, before, like, when Daisy came, I played Daisy for quite some time, like, because I used to play Amber Steel, and then when rotation hit, I switched up my whole life because that was intense. But my favorite was playing against friends that the minute they saw me put down a Daisy, they're like, cool, should I just scoop now? And I'm like, sure. They got so mad every time I played Daisy.
They got like that with Alex last week when we were playing.
See, I felt, at least not always, but I definitely had success on the other side of Daisy by it giving me cards in decks where I didn't have card draw.
Yeah. So my friends play a lot of decks that have actions. And so it was always so funny because I'd play her and then every time it would hit every time. And so I would see visions go under and I would see all of these cards just go to the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, oh, good. I can keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. You're playing the Ruby Am Monster Mash, getting just a full character deck. You're like, okay, keep it coming. And now I'll banish you. I got enough cards. Thank you very much. Anybody else as we say goodbye to sets 5 through 8 and
crazy.
Hello to the Vine that we're attacking?
I say it doesn't matter. It's in the past. On with the new.
On with the new. I'm here for that.
Perfect. Little Rafiki knowledge on us.
A little Rafiki knowledge. Yes.
Indeed.
He's gone too.
And if you are ready for the new, then you, like me, have been saving your coin for Attack of the Vine because it is going to take a little bit of extra coin. I know since we last met here as the Glimmers of the Galaxy, we've had the Poke Bros enter the chat, and the Lorcana marketplace has been to the moon,
Yes,
baby.
it has.
If you've been lucky enough to blast one of those Buzz Lightyear iconics or any enchanteds over the last 3 sets, you've seen those go up, up, and up. I know with those previous sets that we're saying goodbye to from Core Constructed, there were quite a few enchanted cards that, would sit there below $100, even less. I'm still just waiting for my Ariel's Grotto to get shot up, I believe, if anything, if I could have the one enchanted that's the lowest in value, I take that as some sort of prize and solace in that. But with Attack of the Vine, obviously, we have Wilds Unknown, Whispers, Winter Spell going nuts, as these are all the sets that introduced iconic cards, which introduced a new level of chase, which, of course, introduced this newfound value. So now with Attack of the Vine, we have pre-sale. It is going crazy, and as I want to say good friends, but people I've met once and people I watch all the time, the Lorcana goons say, don't fall for the hype, don't buy the pre-sale, because those prices will drop after release and after the market actually has physical stuff out there, both in reference to individual cards, sealed packs and booster boxes. But I don't know it's going to drop as much as far as the booster boxes and the troves and things. It will obviously always drop a little once there is actually things in the market, and even more once the wide release happens. But we're looking at around $180 booster box prices. Troves are right now selling for about $75, $80. I remember a day and age where people would tell me if you were paying MSRP for a booster box, you were paying too much. Now, if you can get a booster box,
if you're paying MSRP, that is a win in my book.
Yes, people were just at DLC Indianapolis lined up at the Ravensburger booth because they had product at MSRP. And you can bet your bottom dollar that's where me and my top dollars will be at the North American Championship, lined up to get some Attack of the Vine at MSRP, and hoping that my good friends who will be down at Disneyland this coming Friday are willing to pick some up for me as well. So that's when I got my Wilds Unknown. I bought a box at Disneyland at MSRP because I was like, I don't know when I'm going to get and where else. Now, any local game store, and you know, I am not going to hate on the local game stores now for trying to make their dollar, because the sad fact is, if they were selling it at MSRP or below, those people who were selling on second market would be scooping up all the product and selling it off that way. So if anything, them raising the prices a little bit is ensuring that they make their cut, but also hopefully warding off a few of those people who are hoping to sell it off at an even higher price. So, you know, go get yours, local game stores and independent retailers. We always want to support you when we can above those big box stores who will be selling at MSRP. So if I don't get my trove by the 24th, you know where I'm going to be lined up.
Target?
Yeah. Target, GameStop.
Going.
Target, GameStop.
Oh, I'll go to Target before I go to GameStop. I will go to Target before I go to GameStop.
But yeah, so we're excited for Attack of the Vine. I know Taryn already mentioned that she's excited for Four Town. Should we just start with the Enchanteds and then work our way backwards?
I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Sure. Yeah, let me cue them up here.
Let them bring it up.
So the Enchanteds, as introduced to us on our special Lorecast, with the two Iconics, which are both duo cards or team cards. We're going to see a lot of those in Attack of the Vine. Hey, Tinier Magic in the house. How you doing?
Hello. Well, Tiny Magic looks tinier.
It's because I'm sitting. She's standing.
I know.
Come here, you.
What? While I pull up these Enchanteds, what is she looking forward to?
She hasn't seen any of the cards really yet. I think I showed you the Pocahontas and Miko Enchanted, but
no.
Yes, I did. Because
No.
you said I told you that was gonna be my new chase, but then they came out with more, and now I have a new chase.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You did not see anything.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I saw X Marks the Lore pulled that Pocahontas and Nico, Pokey as he called her. So shout out to Dominic, X Marks the Lore. I love watching your videos of all the fun decks that you're cooking up. That was the deck I took to the first set champs, was the, I can't remember what we called it. It's not Boost, but Burst. Shout out to Zipper and Mulan. That's what I'm going to be running into the next into rotation with, that Sapphire Emerald. So we'll see what I can cook around.
There you go. There you go. But, I watched someone play that.
Sorry.
I watched someone play the Zipper and the Mulan in a set champs, and watched it within 3 turns get like 12 lore because that Zipper and I was like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, turn 3 you're at 9. You know, turn 1 Zipper, turn 2 Mulan, quest with Zipper because it's 0-4 and nothing's taking it out on turn 1 or turn 2.
Shift and
turn
go.
3, shift Zipper, quest for 2, quest for 6, you're at 9.
Yeah.
And your opponent's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then hopefully you get the Scuttles and the Merryweathers out for some warded characters and some bodies. But I digress. We can talk about that once we're attacking the Vine. But for now, we're going to look at some amazing, amazing Enchanteds, as I was getting to introduced to us on the special Lorecast with the Cinemayhem art style. As you'll see, kind of draws inspiration from famous movie posters from artists like Drew Struzan. And I'm blanking. It was another awesome reel that Rebecca did from the artist who actually did the Scar Enchanted. So when we look at that, we'll pull his name up. I want to say Whalen or something. Tom Whalen, maybe.
So
maybe.
Sorry, it's taking me a long time. The website's a little bit different to navigate than the app. So for some
card
reason,
gallery,
I can only
hit the set, or you can and then you can make it so it's just the Enchanteds or the Iconics.
That's what I'm.
So as I mentioned, we've got the Iconics are going to be Lilo and Stitch and Belle and Beast as team cards. And what's cool about these team shift cards is they are cards that you can shift on either Belle or Beast, or Lilo or Stitch. So it gives you double the amount of shift targets for these cards. And there are, is Mickey and Minnie the only duo shift, or are there other ones?
I think Mickey
I
and
thought there was
Minnie,
a few other ones.
but I
So the
can't
Mickey and
remember.
Minnie, you actually have to shift upon both characters.
Yeah.
So it can't be one or the other. But all the other ones, as team shifts on one or the other. We also have temporary shift coming with the giant red panda. There's a lot of really fun new mechanics. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Oh no. Okay.
We're in.
You're in the wilds.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I did Attack of the Vine. Damn it.
No,
sorry, Tiny. I'm here. The Cinemayhem art style kind of comprises almost little vignettes or characters and scenes from different points in the movie.
I love it.
Amazing movie posters. If you're familiar with Drew Struzan's work with Star Wars and Indiana Jones,
every movie from the 80s.
Yes, I mean, I think with every other set, there's probably been, around here we're never going to get mad at any Enchanted, but 3 to 5 that you'd be really excited about. I kid you not, I would be excited about every single one of these Enchanteds. They're all so amazing.
There you go. You did it.
I did the thing.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
I mean, look at that Buzz and Woody. That's amazing.
Yeah, that Buzz and Woody is something else.
I wish it would let me blow them up, though, but I can't. But the Buzz one, the Sully and Boo is amazing, too.
Oh, that one's so cool. Like, they're behind the door. Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, the Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, Aladdin and Genie.
That's my favorite.
Duos.
So,
gotta love them.
So real
the
quick,
Magical Family as a team shift, because that
this Merida is Kendall Hales. They're going to be at Disneyland for the signing on release day at Wonderground.
That is his first Enchanted since set 1.
Woo!
He hasn't done an Enchanted for Lorcana since set 1, so he was so excited that he got to do this for this set and it be one of his favorite characters.
So, yeah, I love this Aladdin and Genie as well. So I'm just going to kind of...
Yeah, you can just kind of scroll down. Obviously, the Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, that's going to be a big chase for a lot of people. As we saw with Winnie the Pooh, Honey Wizard being reprinted and fabled and becoming an Enchanted card. I believe that one is like probably the most valuable Enchanted that's not an iconic right now.
I don't know. Eeyore is pretty high up there too.
Eeyore, and then of course the original Elsa is up there. But I'm just of all of Lorcana, it's way up there.
It's Todd and Copper.
Tan did this May Red Panda. Disney fans or fans of the Disney Universe podcast, Eric Tan, I believe, is well known for some kind of tiki art and cool Disney poster art.
Yeah, he's done some awesome mugs that I have. He's a great artist. Yeah.
Dash and Violet.
That scar is phenomenal.
Indiana, Mickey, and Minnie.
Just so we could see the artist name I was thinking about.
Tom Wellen.
Tom Whalen. So I think I did have it right.
Yeah.
Tom Whalen, yes.
I so wish that, like, I don't know, like they could have done something, because the fact that you can kind of see Pride Rock behind it and like all that, I wish I could like, he posted the picture of it fully without the text on Instagram, and I was like, oh wow, that's beautiful. well,
that, and in his main is like the vines too.
Yes. Oh yeah, I could totally, because see this as an actual movie poster if they just wanted to do a movie of Scar.
And Alex knows me, like I'm a big fan of just like old classic retro movies and movie posters, like so I love every one of these. And I think I tagged you guys, somebody shared a post, and all right, you can only pick 4 or 5. That was one of the hardest things I had to pick. 3, yes.
But, I can't. They're all so cool.
The Scar created
I know
by the
which one that
Vine is another kind of new addition and character type. Obviously, in Attack of the Vine, we are attacking this vine that was introduced to us, back, kind of growing in Whispers in the Well. And then Winter Spell, we had Elsa trying to freeze the vine, which brought winter upon us. So now we're attacking it, and it's created these vineling or created by the vines, which are not necessarily villain characters, but versions of Glimmers that are protecting the vine. So they have their own special powers. And I got to say that Scar created by the vine is a legendary, and the art on the legendary version is equally as good. I don't know if I want to say equally as good, but it is also amazing art on that card. There's the Mickey and Minnie duo shift. And I do love how they reformatted how they show the 5 lore on that card, because the only other card we've seen with 5 lore was the Mirabelle Madrigal. And so now
and it just had a lore pip with 5 in it, but now it actually gives you 5 lore pips, and I love that.
Yes.
I'm so excited for Up to be in the franchise.
Yeah.
Me too.
I was hoping we'd get a Kevin enchanted.
Yeah.
My friend Kevin would be so excited if they did go Kevin enchanted.
Yeah, Kevin. I love Kevin.
Well, there's always time. Obviously, last set we thought we'd get, we got Mrs. Incredible, Frozone, and Mr. Incredible, and Jack, but now we've got Dash and Violet. So the whole
Dash and Violet has
is
enchanted.
in enchanted.
Now they just need Edna.
Edna enchanted.
Edna Mode.
I love this card, and I have been playtesting with it, and I love it so much.
Oh, man. Yeah, with Dumbo. Come on. You kidding me?
Make all of my cards evasive. Okay.
I love how John and Michael are in the clouds and the vine. I mean.
Oh, yeah. And then you have Big Ben in there. Like, it's amazing. The artwork on these enchanteds is just absolutely amazing.
They've definitely outdone themselves.
They usually do. Every new set now.
Every time, yes.
Is there a boo somewhere?
I think there is.
A boo.
Oh,
Aladdin.
A boo.
Oh, there's a boo. Let me go back.
Isn't that cool?
I love that one.
I think he might have got a new card in the set, though.
Oh, he may have.
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a boo.
Don't see him in here anywhere, but.
And that's what's great is there's so much little detail. I mean, obviously right now with what we're looking at, we can't quite
I love that
see
the
it
vine
all.
is in the background.
Yeah.
You can go to DisneyLorcana.com to look at this. Their what do they call this? Not the card tracker, but
that card gallery.
Card gallery, and obviously get a much larger image on your own. Can we pull up the iconics so we can look at those?
Yes. It took me long enough to get to the enchanted. So.
Rarity. You can just go rarity.
Yeah.
Rarity. There you go. Icon.
Boom. So there are these 2 amazing iconics. We got Lilo, Stitch, the vine. Something I noticed is that vine looks very familiar.
Are they surfing the vine? They sure as heck are.
It matches what's been on the back of our cards all along.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's almost like they had it planned.
It's Disney.
Always.
It's Disney.
They have it planned for quite some time.
You got Jumba. The vines and the waves look awesome too.
Oh, yeah. They're surfing the vine. It's great.
This card is bonkers, like beautiful.
This card is crazy.
They're dancing.
Yeah.
They're dancing. The castle's in the back. Gaston is in there. Like, it's just.
It's the kill the beast.
Grab your sword.
Yes.
Grab your bow.
Grab your sword. Yeah, grab your bow.
Yeah, this card. And this reminds me for people that were kind of like around during when they released the Beauty and the Beast Broadway show. This is very on that color scheme with the black and red and then the midnight blue. It's just, this card is amazing.
Yeah,
That pops.
it's
I love
beautiful.
it. Obviously, we love the Iconics. As I mentioned before, what they have done for the game, the chase, the collecting aspect. Let's get into the epics. Yeah, because that's the other new thing that was introduced with Fabled is the epic rarity. It is still, to this point, mostly, I believe they're all just extended art to this point. No alternate art on these. But they chose some great ones. We got Princess Jasmine here. We got Abu. Not to be confused with Abu. That is Abu, as in a singular card
It
of
is
Boo.
Boo. Abu.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Nene.
Maylin Lee.
And you know what? I might, sorry, but I haven't seen this movie yet, so I might have to watch it so I know how the cards might play.
Hey, throw it
This
on the
hey.
Lorcana Piece Theater, my guy. I still need to watch Atlantis.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Tell you what,
I've
before
never seen
the
Atlantis.
next Glimmers of the Galaxy, I'm gonna watch Atlantis. Joe's gonna watch Turning Red. And what can we call you out on not having seen?
I don't know if you
Nothing.
can.
You seen
You
them
can call
all?
me out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've seen like
And I just recently rewatched
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, but I also just recently rewatched Treasure Planet, and that was amazing.
I've never,
So
Planet's
I've
awesome.
never seen a lot of movies.
You guys watch Black Cauldron?
I have watched Black Cauldron.
Did you watch it before the set came out?
I watched it when I was younger. I haven't recently watched it. I probably should. I need to rewatch some of the older ones, but I have
The
watched
Legend of
every-
Sleepy Hollow.
I love The Legend of Sleepy
Never
Hollow.
seen
Just checking.
Yeah, no, that's me.
I'm
the other
ready
half
for.
of that movie.
First of all, you gave us Ichabod. I want Mr. Toad.
Justice for Mr. Toad.
I want Mr. Toad.
We need a Toad Hall location.
I want
yes!
Mickey as an epic card spinning beers.
I love
Yeah.
I love Mr. Toad and Frog. I used to read the book.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
There's
That
our Kevin.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
That Winnie the Pooh epic Rebecca pulled in her box, and it is gorgeous.
And it's
Yeah.
already, prior to release, over a $30 card. I don't think that's going to drop much.
And kind of getting with this set, I am all about the whole Winnie the Pooh characters, like D&D characters. So this is what surprised me at the card is you're going to have these like Vine zombie created characters.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
kind
that
of.
is awesome.
They look so cool. I love that now Floodborns aren't just shift characters. They are their own characters, which is kind of cool. Because Floodborn
'cause there
until
are a
this
few-
point were always shift characters, but now they are not. They are just their own character.
And there's a few cards that
Ooh, that Mother
have
Gothel.
specific, attributes or characteristics that apply specifically to Floodborne characters. So
There he
gonna
is.
see a lot of Floodborne stuff. Kevin, whenever this character quests, put this card on top of your deck. So you play Kevin on 2, you quest him on 3.
Put
he
him
goes
on
to
the top of your
the
deck.
and then he comes right back to your hand.
Yep.
That's
Gotta love
awesome.
it.
And he's eating a candy bar.
Well, and then, you play like a strike a good match. Kevin's one of those 2 cards.
This Vine Peter
Pan
Pan.
of the Vine.
Oh.
All these other vines, it's kind of reminiscent of when we received the first Illumineers quest with the Ursula.
Yeah.
She had characters that were entwined in her magic. Obviously, you can tell I'm speaking from a place of someone who has yet to open their first Illumineers quest with Ursula. Joe and I still have to get down to that, but I do know that it included some entangled characters.
And so real quick, I mean,
Oh.
I'm going back to this real quick and the Mrs. Incredible. This is what gets me also excited for the Lorcana cosplayers bringing out these
Oh, yeah.
cards.
For sure. Especially like having to like create the vines on the outfit. It's gonna be crazy cool.
Yeah, and are they going to go with the full? I know cosplayers will go all out. So are they going with the full like green eye contacts and all that? I mean, I can't
some
wait.
of them will. Yeah, I can't wait.
I love this dash.
Dodgeball Dash.
I love it.
Dodgeball Dynamo.
A 1-drop, 1/1 evasive. Cool. Sweet. So we have a red version of Pegasus. Great.
Pretty much.
It's downstairs.
I look downstairs.
Mr. Water Noose.
Oh, Roz got the epic treatment. Nice. We got to talk about this Roz.
Oh yeah.
I love
Always
Roz.
epic.
Always watching.
Each opponent plays with the top card of their deck.
I love
Face
this.
up.
Merlin's Cottage was
Because
like
she's
this.
always watching.
The location Merlin's Cottage was this, and so having this card is great. It's so funny. Like, well, now I can. No matter what you play, if you play a card that has you show cards, and then put it back on the top of your deck, I now get to know what that card is.
Yeah. Always watching.
Well, and I shout out to Googly Glimmers on Instagram and everywhere for that matter, as an account that started just by sharing us different Lorcana cards with googly eyes on them. But he's now a judge or a lore guide, apologies, and shares on their account amazing just information. I actually, as we were sitting here, there was a change to the comprehensive rules guide with how damage is dealt, which is going to affect that.
It made me so happy.
Merida
It made me so
and
happy.
the
It made me so
Mulan.
happy.
So I will be paying attention to that as soon as we finish up here. But that's always watching. One of the cool things that was mentioned in that video was
Megavolt.
so you do know what your opponent's top card is. If they play a card that says that they can look at the top 4 cards and then choose one, you only get to see the top one. Whereas if it is a card where it says they get to draw 4 cards, you get to see all 4 of them because each one then becomes the top card. So it's interesting how these rules, determine the specifics there.
Go to the legendaries. Legendaries.
Oh, we got a new Horned King. Love that. Love to see it.
Yeah. It's crazy looking too.
Yeah.
Love the legendary treatment, the embossment, how they break the frame is all super cool. Also got to mention, as you see here, we've got the return of dual ink cards. This is the first dual inks we've gotten since Reina Jafar.
Yeah. So they brought them back, which is super cool.
Yeah, especially with the new rotation. This is a great looking card. Then I mean, I just seeing the vines behind him again. Just oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're flying to escape
This
them.
looks awesome. Legendaries are still probably like my favorite all around
They're just
cards.
so
Only because
cool.
I don't get any enchanteds hardly.
Well, it's nice,
I know.
with
First
Wilds
world
Unknown,
problems.
the pull rates on legendaries seem to have taken a little bit of a boost.
That Christopher Robin.
Now, this card is going to change the game in that this Christopher Robin says that when you play this character, you may play. If you have
It's to gather the
you
party.
can have
It's literally
any honey characters in your deck. So back in Fabled, we get the reprint of Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard. And the only thing that changed is they added a honey classification on there. Of course, that's HUNNY, honey. And we said that that's going to mean something one day. Well, in fact, it does mean something that if you are playing that Christopher Robin, that Sapphire and Amethyst, and you have it in your deck, you can play any honey classification character regardless of ink color. So it's the first time we've been able to do that
you
with
can
our decks.
put, as long as they have the honey classification, you can have ruby. You can have all the colors inside of this deck, and it's going to be crazy.
That's awesome. That is super awesome. I love the look of this Mushu card.
Dude, it's so cool. I love it because it's like Mushu's. It's like when he's trying to be a mean, scary dragon, but he's really not a mean, scary dragon.
And he looks like a dragon.
Now, here's something about the Christopher Robin that I didn't think about before. You would think that means you have to be running a sapphire and amethyst, right? To have the Christopher Robin. But you could be running ruby amber, and as long as you have another honey character and also add the Christopher Robin, doesn't it work both ways?
No, it has to be an amethyst sapphire deck for that.
Oh no, you're right, because then all the other ruby amber cards wouldn't be good.
Yeah, because
they wouldn't be honey. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're making a full somehow there's that many honey characters chilling.
Not now, but maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Just all
honey deck.
Honey.
So with this duo shift, like I said, the enchanted looked amazing, but you got a better look at the 5 questing for 5 on this one. How you guys were talking about.
Yeah. The thing with this duo shift, though, it's as if you have those 2 characters out, because you have to do it on top of both of them. Like you have to do it on top of a Mickey and a Minnie. It's a freaking duo shift 0.
Yeah.
So you get what? turn 1. There's the
turn 1. There's a Minnie. There's a Minnie turn 1. Yeah. And then I don't.
And a Mickey. I thought.
There's pretty sure there's a turn 2 Mickey or Minnie. I'm pretty sure there's a 2-drop Mickey that's in Emerald, and it's cool. So then I just shift on top of both of them for free on turn 2.
Yeah, because Alex in our chat, I believe Alex shared a video of the guy showing that move.
Yeah, the minute you get both of them out, you can shift on top of it and but you have that. The only thing is with the duo, one of
both characters have to be dry.
Both have them have to be dry in order to take on.
If you shift with one that's drying, it takes the characteristic of the drying character. But the cool thing that's on there that says when this character is to be banished, you put it in your inkwell instead of banishing it. So that means not just that shifted card, but the 2 cards under it. So you're ramping your ink by 3.
Because Emerald Sapphire needed that. God. Just so they can bend to our will.
Yeah, crazy.
Love the Mushu legendary, like that we're getting a Mushu. I know we were all excited to finally get Mushu in the game. What was that, back with Reina Jafar or Fabled?
I thought even before, but maybe it was Reina Jafar.
There's that scar that I was mentioning, how the art is almost just as cool.
Oh my God, watching the lore keepers open the Quackerjack.
Yes.
Oh, that was hilarious. She's like, I do not need to see
that's scary. Yeah, that's
it. We finally got
it's one of those
Dr. Bush.
That card is opening the freaking man horse or horseman, horseman.
Oh yeah.
From I was like, what is this? Why is this a card?
Headless man horse.
Yeah.
This one's awesome, Dash and Violet.
I love that they are in her bubble. He's running on the vine.
Little Tarzan action there in a way.
Oh, the temporary shift. I love that you remove all the damage off the character and it returns back to your hand.
Yeah, so Maylin Lee is the popular red panda. She is a 6-cost inkable ruby card. It's a character, storyborn hero, red panda. This is a temporary shift 3. So it says you pay 3 to shift it on top of one of your characters named Maylin Lee. And at the end of your turn, you remove all damage from the character and return only this card to your hand. So you would shift her,
which is
quest
really
or challenge.
Cool because which is kind of cool because if you shift her with Maylin already having damage, that means when you take her off, that damage that was originally on that first Maylin is now gone.
And then she's back in your hand too, so you could shift again on the next turn. Do it again. Yeah.
Like the whole point of that card specifically is to like shift and quest because you get 3 and then have another character sing a song because then you also gain another 3. So in one turn, you can gain 6 lore.
It's almost like a rush, challenger, resist, evasive all in one.
Kind of. Which is very
so that was it.
I don't want to get into all the cards because we could be sitting here all night. But if any of you have any other specific common, uncommon, rare, or super rares you wanted to look at,
I mean, not really. I'm really honestly. I mean, their set champs card is Rapunzel. With a Mike Wazowski and Sully mat, which is the first time ever for set champs that the mat does not match the card, which makes it
so it
that
is a
much
Mike
more
and Sully
insane.
mat.
Yeah. So set champs is going to be a Mike and Sully mat.
Comes out with release too. Is it a different one? Because there's a Mike and Sully mat the creators are getting in their boxes.
Yeah. So hang on one second. Yeah. There's 3 mats up. I got it right here. Not a good view, but we got a Lion King mat, a Mike and Sully mat.
Yeah, that one. That's not. That's just the Attack of the Vine mat. That for set champs, they literally announced that it was going to be a Mike Wazowski and let's see if I can pull it up.
Mike Wazowski.
And of course, that Winnie the Pooh, D&D group campaign, that will be the exclusive Disney park. So anyone who is like me on the last set and is going down to Disneyland, Disney World, I think Disney Times Square, any of those Disney locations, get your sleep and get there early because there is going to be a lot of people out for those. I have good friends who are going, and I am hoping they'll have room in their cart to get one for me because I'll be trading them a Buzz and Woody for it.
It's going to be absolutely insane, to be honest, because it's like not only are you releasing the set, which already everyone's going to be down there for the map, but then you're also about to release a collection that's only available at the parks and in 2 different countries at a Disney store. It's like cool. Now we really are going to be like crazy over here.
And what's D23 going to be releasing as a set that they've done every year? Where'd Tinier Magic go?
That there will be collection quests coming to the international parks.
Well, because I see a brand new Abu card.
I knew it. Win this character quest, banish him. Okay.
So 1 cost, 2 quests for 2 lore. So it's a quick.
So I found the picture with the.
So if you go to share, I can actually share it.
Oh, I can do what?
If we're able to do that. So if you at the bottom, there's a little. We're editing as we're recording. It's okay. There's a little like TV icon with a plus. Yes. That's the share. So if you do that, then I can bring it up.
Okay.
Does it say present or share?
I'm not sure.
It says present on
my screen. It should be present.
It
says nothing. It's just an icon, but I'm just used to the icon. Or if you share the link in the...
Oh, here. Got it. Okay, hold on. It took me a second.
We're getting used to... Then you can still control the screen once I bring it up.
Yeah, so that's the play mat for set champs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's like you have that, but then you have the Rapunzel. Let's see if I can freaking... I don't even know. But yeah, I'm like, this is the first time ever that they are doing the set champs promo card different from the mat, which I think is kind of sad in a way because it's the very first princess set champs. It took until set 13 to give us a princess as a set champ card. But she did just get a exclusive mat, so it kind of made like that's how I justified it. I was like, she did just get an exclusive mat, so I guess It's okay.
Look at this location. Rapunzel's Tower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Destroyed by the
we
vine.
already
That's a
had Rapunzel's Tower.
Well, I know,
This is
but the
one
art of
that
it being
only
destroyed
gets
by
the
the vine
Bloodborne
isn't.
characters.
Yeah, that's a reprint. I didn't realize it until like the other day, and I was like, "That's our reprint is Rapunzel's Tower." Dude,
It's
Toy
kind of
Stacks
a
are about to
reprint.
put these. No, no. This is exactly what the Rapunzel Tower did in when we first had it.
But this is
Yeah,
only
It's-
for
I was just talking about the
Bloodborne
artwork of
characters.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is for only the Floodborne characters, which there's so many now.
Yes. But
With
That's
the
just
vine,
awesome,
there's
though.
so many.
Rapunzel's Tower combined with Dale from the last set. Dale swings with his butt, as we like to say.
Yeah, he swings
Lumpy.
with his butt. Oh yeah, the Lumpy card is so cute.
Yeah, Joe, why don't you switch it to the honey classification? If you can do that for the filter, just so we can see all those
I'm
honey
pretty
characters.
sure you can. So
If you go to filter and like classification, I think.
Yeah, classification, and then find honey. honey, 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 honey. Oh my gosh, look at them all.
There's a
I like the
bunch.
carrot sword.
18.
That's gonna be a popular deck.
So shout
Yeah,
out to the D&D players out there who know
Dude,
what
that
all these things are.
a
already.
bodyguard being 2/5, crazy.
Throw Dale in there too. Then it's
course, the
basically
honey
Chief
wizard.
Powhatan.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I love it. Oh, I cannot wait. This is just gonna be a fun deck to build.
Oh yeah.
The honey staff is such cool art. That is so cool.
I'm stoked.
Gophers
I
the
can't
cook.
wait to get ripping. I know we're probably going to finish here, and I'm just going to go right back on YouTube and get back to watching my favorite creators rip their boxes of packs that they've gotten. I already got to see through our Glimmers of the Galaxy feed. I can't remember the creator's name, but a German creator ripped that Scar card, and getting
Honey
to see
Barbarian.
it, in real life, or at least, moving and the shimmer on it. I can't wait to get one of these enchantments. I really hope I open one Friday at our pre-release, or when I get my boxes and packs. I'm definitely getting back to rolling my quarters to see how many packs I'm going to be able to
The
open.
big book of honey.
Yeah, this set is so cool.
I can't wait to see the person who does build the deck that includes all of the honey classification cards.
That one I
Yeah.
might just steal from a creator that has already done it, because I don't feel like trying to figure it out.
Right?
Give me all the honeys.
Any
That is how I like it.
last
Miata
thoughts?
honeys.
Any last thoughts from you guys
I'm just
before
I'm super excited.
Get ready
Please
to-
check out on Monday.
Yes.
I am putting an article out on Diz Insider, so make sure you check that out. So if you're watching this, it's probably already been posted. So please go check it out, because it's awesome and I can't wait.
And
Yeah,
if it
people
hasn't
are loving
already been
Lorcana.
said,
It mixes the fact that we have release happening and the fact that Disneyland is turning 71 on the same day. So it's going to be a little nuts down in LA.
And the DU is also celebrating the 10th anniversary of doing
Jeez
this
Louise,
crazy podcast.
so many things.
Yeah, it's almost like it
So
was
many
planned to be
things.
released on that day. So no, I'm excited. The sets keep getting bigger and bigger. I love the cinematic styles of a lot of the enchanteds and just some of the other cards and legendary.
Mhm.
So hopefully I can pull a few enchanteds, as I always say. I famously don't pull enchanteds, unfortunately, but no, this set looks awesome. I'm so excited. And also coming up, we were talking before recording what we're going to find out at D23, because I believe the next show will come out as kind of a recap of D23, possibly leading into the Nationals. So it's going to be a busy couple months here for the Glimmers of the Galaxy for sure. So very
yes, I'm
exciting
working
time.
on bullying Joe into going to the Lorcana panel.
If he can get there.
That's a
in
movie
time.
panel, bro. That's the movie panel.
He's going to be at the Honda Center. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, otherwise, I
Maybe
would.
I'll just go down for the day to go to that panel. It's only $50.
$49. Yeah, absolutely. Tickets are still available for those afternoon tickets.
I know. I just got that email today. I got the email today.
Take that back.
Tickets are still
Game
$49.
Castle is having a draft with Attack of the Vine. So for those of you like me who love drafting and have missed drafting since everybody's playing sealed now, come hang out with me on the 14th. Do a draft. I love draft and I miss it. And I don't want to do it with old packs. I want to do it with the new stuff. So come, if you're in Sacramento, come for Attack of the Vine. I don't know if I can be sharing all this, but she said if we get at least 15 people, there's going to be 2 boxes of prizing. So come out, show up, rip some packs, draft some cards, win some cards. Attack of the Vine.
Absolutely. Attack of the Vine.
All right.
That is all the Glimmers of the Galaxy have to share with you. We had a great time talking about our set champs for Wilds Unknown, talking about rotation. Big shout out to those Illumineers who shared with us on our Instagram. If you aren't already plugged in, go plug in and tell a friend, because I like opening my packs on live, and we can't do that until we have 1,000 followers. So make sure you're following.
This is also a great time. When rotation hits, it's a great time to get new players into the game. So if you have someone that's been on the fence about playing, bring them to a sealed event or bring them to a locals right after the set releases, because it's so much easier to help them learn when we're in a rotation, and it makes it so much more fun because then they get into it, and then you get a whole new group of Illumineers to join.
Yes, sealed is great.
We're talking to you, Sean.
We're going to try and drag Sean to our sealed on the 21st. Sean, the capital S of the Walt's Apartment Podcast Network. So he will be able to maybe join us and give his perspective as a new player to the game on what that's like. But I always think sealed is great because we're all getting to know the cards together. So it somewhat levels the playing field between brand new players and players who've been around for a while. And of course, as I mentioned previously, everybody in the Disney Lorcana community is here to have a good time because we're playing games with furry critters and princesses, okay? We can't get too crazy about it. So come join us. Come join us sealed. Come join the Glimmers of the Galaxy right here on YouTube through the Disney Universe podcast. Make sure you're over checking out dizinsider.com to check out Megan's amazing articles that she's writing on Disney Lorcana content. And of course, I hope you're following us on Instagram, and tell a friend and tell your friend to tell a friend, because we need to get to 1,000 followers so we can go live and just blast packs and have a good time over there. Follow us at Glimmers of the Galaxy on Instagram. We hope you guys had a great time joining us here tonight. We can't wait to do it again.